Somebody eat my booty while I'm sleeping. Somebody eat my booty while I'm sleeping. Somebody eat my booty while I'm sleeping all night, yeah. Somebody eat my booty while I'm sleeping, alright. Somebody eat my booty while I'm sleeping in the night. Somebody eat my fucking booty while I'm sleeping in the night. Don't forget my booty. Go and eat my booty. Go and eat my booty in the daytime. Somebody eat my booty while I'm sleeping in the late night, late night. Somebody eat my booty while I'm sleeping in the nighttime. Spread my cheeks, lick my booty till it's down to the white meat. Lick my booty. Don't forget to touch my booty. Play with my booty while I'm sleeping. Play with my booty while I'm dreaming. Play with my booty all night. Play with my booty just right, yeah. Play with my booty all night, yeah. Play with my booty all night, yeah, yeah, yeah. Play with my booty all night long, babe. Baby girl, you know what's going down tonight. Playing with my booty. Baby girl, playing with my booty cheeks. Playing with my booty. Baby girl, I got you playing with my booty cheeks, yeah. Yeah. Baby girl, yeah, yeah. Don't forget to play with my booty cheeks, baby, while I'm sleeping. Yeah, yeah, while I'm freaking. Yeah, yeah, while I'm dirty. No, no. Play with my booty cheeks. Play with my booty cheeks while I'm sleeping. Yeah, you know you are. Play with my booty cheeks. My booty cheeks. My booty cheeks. Yeah, yeah. Play with my booty cheeks. Don't forget my booty cheeks. Play with my booty cheeks. Don't forget. Destroy my booty cheeks. Yeah. Welcome back to the LoPriore podcast. This is our snowed in edition. I'm joined by my brothers, Jared and Michael. Michael, Jared, how you guys doing?
Doing great, bro. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Doing good, dude.
Chilling.
Damn,
Love
bro.
it.
You guys got cool hand moves? I didn't know we were doing hand moves.
Yeah,
Sorry.
bro.
Damn, bro. Oh, right. You know, fuck it. I'm gonna do one. Hold up. Now I
Do
don't
it.
know what to do. You guys already did everything. Was that cool?
Yeah, you gotta put more. You gotta put more like nerdy anime loser style into it. Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh
Oh,
shit.
oh,
Damn, that was crazy.
there you
Whoa.
go. Dude, was that
Reminds me
special
of that
effects?
hamster.
Damn.
Dun, dun, dun. That
Oh yeah,
hamster.
the one.
That was amazing.
So for this episode, since like we're kind of snowed in our different places,
Mm-hmm.
um, I have some questions that I want to ask you guys.
Go.
Um, and we'll get right into it. But before we get right into it, this weekend I'm in Syracuse, New York. Talk about snow. It's probably gonna be snowy as shit there.
Oh, fucking head.
Yeah, January um 21st, I'll be at the Funny Bone in Syracuse. And then February 15th, I'll be at Baby's All Right in Brooklyn, doing my first ever musical show. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then
Sick.
March 28th, I am in Chicago. There's more dates coming. I'm just waiting for my agent to send them over, but it's going to be like 15 dates. Going to be Texas, Oregon, North Carolina, a bunch of places. So I'm just waiting to get the okay to post all those shows, but they're coming. And yeah, so just keep your eyes peeled for that, and it'll be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna ask you guys some questions, and
we're gonna alternate. So I'll ask Mike a question first. He'll answer, and then I'll ask Jared a different question.
Okay.
All right? Feel like a job interview. Would you guys be okay if you guys got fired over Zoom?
Yeah, I wouldn't give a shit. At least I don't have to get up and fucking go to work.
Yeah,
to
go there. Yeah, I'd rather be broken. I mean, it sucks. It sucks like losing your job. I see a lot of people losing their jobs lately, and I just saw that video of that 9-minute video of that girl losing her job on Twitter.
Yeah.
For some big tech company. But it was hard to watch that because she's just like, so you're just not going to tell me, right? You're not going to just tell me why I'm losing it?
Yeah, you're not going to tell me why I'm getting fired. And then
I
she
just
like
don't understand.
cursed.
Yeah, she's
Then
like,
she
I just think
cursed
it's
and then like started
bullshit.
crying.
What you guys are doing? Yeah, and they're like, dude, we didn't want to fire you.
Yeah, and then the CEO comes on. The CEO tweeted, he's like, "We fire people like all the time."
Yeah.
What he said.
He was, he was like, "We fire people all the time."
You're not the only one.
And then he was like, "I wish that it was done better," but he was like, "But we fire people all the time." Like he like doubled down.
Right. I agree with her for some things. I just think filming yourself is, I don't know. I think the filming thing is weird. I get it. Maybe it's to show like how companies do shit and it's fucked up to bring light. But like, I don't know. I just thought it was really awkward. Like seeing her like hold in her absolute rage and like she's like holding it in and like a tear comes down. I was like, oh, this is weird. I don't really need to see this.
I've had to fire people. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, in person.
You fired people?
Yeah, my dog's throwing up. He's doing the weird pre-throw up thing.
Oh,
that's exactly what he's doing. There you go. Yep.
Yeah, let it out.
Oh,
damn.
What color is it? Is it yellow?
Damn. No, yeah, kind of.
Did he eat?
Does it look like your shirt?
Yeah, he ate earlier today. I usually feed him around like this time again because they eat. I ate
he's probably just hungry.
Right, I guess that's just gonna sit there for this episode. You all right, bud?
No, you can clean it up if you want. I'll just talk to Mike.
Yeah, you might as well. Don't
just clean it up. You're gonna be staring at it the whole time. Just clean it up. It's gonna get all dry and crust.
Dude, dogs would make me lose my mind after a while. After a while, I would just start doing abnormal shit. I just like eat their throw up because I'm losing it.
Yeah, that's
I'm just like
the worst thing.
Like, hey, you like that? You like that? I'm gonna back my own mouth.
The worst thing about dogs is they just like as soon as you ever like run into some money, they like get sick automatically.
Yeah, something happens. Yeah.
Like anytime I've gotten like a really good portion of money, one of them has gotten sick or like eaten something or like it's just acting weird. Like they just know like as soon as money hits my account, they have to get sick.
I feel like the universe stayed doing that though. Like for anything, like you'll get money and all of a sudden like fucking a growth happens on like your foot that hurts really bad.
Yeah, dude. And people are like, it's so weird that you say that because I feel like that's happened to me like 50 times.
Yeah, like I swear to God, my biggest paychecks have come like, and then all of a sudden, like I have to go to the hospital and I have to do it like 2 different surgeries. Since when? I've never even had to go to the hospital. I swear to God.
Well, I guess that's better than getting sick and being broke.
Yeah, no, that's true. But at least when you're broke, you don't have to fucking pay insurance.
Yeah, you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna die. I got no help.
At least when you're broke, insurance is fucking $3 a month. So
that is true.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, I've had to fire people, and it fucking sucks. And and I had this kind of code where it's like, if I hired you, I want to be the person to fire you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, because I brought you in, we worked together. I don't want you to think that I was dodging you and shit. And most of it's gone well, but like I had to fire one dude for drinking on the job, and definitely had an alcohol issue. And I stayed in touch with him, helped him get into treatment and shit like that. I had to fire another dude because he was just fucking an idiot. But I loved him. He was a good dude. And he told me, he was like, bro, it's all good. But it sucks because their life is going to be upside down.
Recording. Yeah, I'm sorry. You see what happened? You recording something? My wife's walking around naked.
Is that Mrs. LoPriore? Yo, put your
Yeah.
clothes on, sis.
What do you
What are you
need?
doing?
You're gonna get your headphones? Where are they? Where's your backpack? I gotta turn it this way. Go.
Wait, move your glasses
So,
away.
are
Your
all
glasses
women
away.
are all
Yeah,
women
yeah.
like
I don't want to
this?
see a
Yeah, I gotta look
reflection,
this. I
right?
gotta
Yeah,
look
yeah.
this
Hide your
way, so the
glasses too.
reflection of her
Yeah.
titties
Shut
doesn't
your
like
shit
show on my
up.
eyes. This is.
Sis,
See
get
what I
out of
mean?
here.
She goes, "Hey, what's up? Are you recording now?" I go, "Yeah, I'm recording right now." She goes, "All right, cool." And then just walks out here naked and goes, "You recorded?" I said, "Why would I be staring, talking on my computer at 11 o'clock at night?" He was like, "I gotta get my headphones. Gotta get my phonies." Yeah, I mean, if you drink on the job, you should definitely get fired. I mean,
Yeah, but
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
unless it's like one of those cool jobs.
yeah.
You know,
Speaking of
Yeah.
which, zero,
yeah,
zero, it's 000.
Oh, they do. They make. Oh, damn. The
Yeah,
blue. Is that
it's
like the
funny
blue
because
label?
all the beers that I don't like to drink when I'm actually drinking are the
Yeah.
beers that taste the best when I'm not drinking. And I'm going on 2 weeks now. I stopped drinking the 31st,
nice.
and whatever.
Heineken makes a good one. They
Mhm.
make good Heineken zeros.
Yeah, I had a Heine Zero for the first time at your show in Philly.
Yeah, they're
It's
not
like, oh
bad.
shit. Yeah, they're not too bad.
Yeah, I'll have one or two before a show for sure. The Heineken zeros aren't bad. I've never had the Stella zeros.
No, these aren't
Um,
bad. I just got them today.
all right, so Mike, I'm going to ask you a question, and then I want to see it's out of all three of us.
Okay.
All right. Who's the noisiest of us?
The noisiest, probably you, because like you'll repeat something like 50 times in a row and like just keep doing it.
Okay.
But it's
All right.
but
I was
but
going
I'm
to say you because you have Tourette's, but
yeah,
that's fine.
yeah. Well, because but not anymore because it used to be in high school and it's not as much anymore.
Fuck cheese.
Fuck cheers.
Jeez.
What was the other one though? I used to be like
What would you use? Fuck
I sounded
cheese?
like fucking Wendy Williams. The beginning of the Wendy Williams show. Just go,
Yeah,
and I
you
was
like
doing
that?
shit with my hand too.
You like that, you fucking bitch? You play fucking COD
bitch.
and shit?
Yeah, no,
Sucker.
fucking Counter Strike.
Counter-Strike.
Danny
Yeah,
actually
dude.
had Counter Strike too on that computer before I even knew what it was, and I was like, "What the hell is this game?" And Danny was like, "You never fucking played Counter Strike?"
Yeah, fucking Hottie showed me that game, and then Matt Reeder showed me that game.
And then
Um,
Eric Shea played
yeah,
a little bit
Eric
too.
Shea. Yeah, Eric Shea was a big fucking codster too.
But
I
I
remember
guess
what the funny thing about Eric Shea, this kid that we went to high school with. I had no idea he played like guitar, and I like went to his house one time. He's like, "Yo, this is my
yeah,
guitar." I was like, "Oh, cool, man!" And he like picks it up and just fucking shreds,
yeah, kills it.
kills it.
I think Jared met him once or twice. He came over. He
Yeah,
was
I met Shay. Yeah,
yeah.
I called him all the way Shay because he was getting fucking yards.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
when he was playing football. Yeah, I forgot you guys
he
Yeah,
played
was like
football together too.
he was
all the
like
way
five
Shay.
foot five. We used to call him Lightning Chode.
Yeah.
Dude, yo, he was a fucking
Yeah, we
You
called
called
him. Yeah, we called him the Lightning Chode.
the lightning show. Yeah, Eric
He
was a good
hated
ball
that
player.
nickname. He was like, yeah, he was. He was really good. All right,
Yeah.
Jared. So this one's for you. Who is more sensitive?
Ooh, out of you two?
No, out of all three of us.
Out of all three of us? I don't know, man. We're all fucking hypersensitive dudes.
Watch your fucking words.
Yeah,
Yeah,
watch
watch your
your
fucking
words, bro.
mouth, fucking bitch.
Who's more sensitive? I'd say maybe you, Dan.
Damn.
Okay, damn, dude,
Yeah.
fucking
Got him.
2-0.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yo, fuck this. We're doing a different show, dude.
Fuck this show. You're setting yourself up.
Yeah, no, I definitely am sensitive. I think I'm the most prone to getting upset about something.
Yeah.
Like
But you know what? Again, it used
Michael
to be
gets
me in
upset,
high
but
school.
Michael gets upset about like I would say Jared gets upset about like life events. Michael gets upset about inconvenience, and
Yeah, yeah,
I get upset about both.
yeah. Probably like
Right.
you're like a mixture of both.
That's
Yeah,
why
Yeah.
you double up. You double up on
That
both.
is true. That is true.
We're all
But
pretty-
I would
Michael's
say
more like he's more explosive sensitive though. Like Michael just like shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
I was
Yeah,
worse
yeah.
in high school. High school was like high school again. I would say noise wise, high school for me, and then being sensitive. Like in high school, you couldn't even be like, "Yo, your boot tongue is not the same as the other one." I'd be like, "Suck my fucking cock!" Like, forget about it.
Yeah, that is true.
I was really really bad in high school.
Oh, great. All right, Michael. Who's the best dancer?
I mean, you guys always say me, so I would say me. But like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you guys can fucking crush it now. Maybe you guys have learned some shit that's like I can't touch.
No,
I saw one time.
if we're going off the hands earlier, I'm definitely third best.
Well, I remember I walked into me and Danny's friend, my friend Max. We're like talking in the room about like girls, and we're just like, yeah, man. After this year, we're fucking breaking up with our girlfriend. Like, I don't know, some shit. I don't know. We were like complaining about high school girlfriends, and we just hear like laughing in the other room, and we just go in the room and fucking like, I think it was like Pull Over That Ass Too Fat or something was playing, and we go in there, and Danny's in between two girls, just going like this. Just Danny was popping his ass, and then eventually the girls left. And he kept doing it in front of a fireplace. It was fire.
If the question was who's the best at like dancing like a big black woman, then I would win that.
Right. You got the shape.
I could dance. Yeah. I got the shape. I got the hips. All right, Jared. Who's the laziest? Can't be you.
Yeah, I'm pretty lazy though, man. If I'm not working, I'm not doing
Yeah, but
shit.
you like.
We're all lazy though.
Yeah.
Who's the laziest?
Yeah, who's the laziest?
I don't know. Maybe I'd go with Mike because Mike doesn't leave his house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And like I sleep a lot.
Yeah, and Mike is like a
lot.
cat. Mike is like a cat. Bro.
I sleep a lot, but I'm the cleanest though.
You're definitely
we're not there yet.
Yeah. Danny's the dirtiest. I'll just get that out of the way right now.
Hey, man, catching strays, bro. You lazy bitch. You calling me dirty, you lazy bitch?
Yeah, you dirty non-dancing emo.
You fucking dirty scum rat.
Dirty emo with no dance skills.
Whose idea was this? We're gonna hate each other at the end of the show. I would agree. Michael is the laziest, and I'm the dirtiest for sure. Who is more of a diva, Michael?
Probably me. I think me. Oh no! You know what, Danny? Because Danny
Yo,
had
what
his
the fuck, dude?
Danny had his Danye sesh, his Danye era. Danny had his Danye era.
It's called mental illness, dude.
Okay, bro.
Yeah. Well, that makes you that makes you even more. Yeah, dude. Half of the divas around the world probably suffer with mental illness.
That's true.
Because they think everything's about them.
Why am I such a div?
I mean, I would say because like you're a performer too, like you're a good performer, so you probably want things to just be like perfect for you. Like I wouldn't say you're like a perfectionist, but I think you just want things to just be like you want the stage to be like perfect, if anything, for you. So
I think it's the fashion. I think if anything, it's the fashion sense and the style and taste that makes you more divas. Like
if there was a $50 subscription every month to have your own music playing for you, like Danny would have it immediately.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. If the question was who spent the most time staring into a mirror pretending to be somebody else, it would definitely be me.
No, but dude, I can relate to that so hard. There's been times I've just been looking at myself and I'm like, yeah. Kids want to see you lose, man. It's like, what am I doing? Why am I like this into myself? Like, am I trying to be an actor? Like would you go like Danny? Would you want to do a movie? You think in the future?
Hell yeah, dude.
Jared, would you act too?
100%.
You would really go. You guys would see. I knew you guys would both be. There's that fucking thing in all of us, pause. But there's that thing in all of us that like we want to. I think like there's that part of us that just goes, I could fake. Can you guys fake cry or no?
I can fake cry.
You can do it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not.
I don't know if Danny can.
On cue, but
I actually no, I think Danny can.
Maybe I could. But like, I don't know, dude. Ever since like I started Lexapro, like haven't
Just a
cried like
robot.
once.
Yeah.
It's just a robot.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Selena came in, she was like, 14 puppies just died in our building, and I'd just be like, damn, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? She'd just be like, if somebody called me, I'm telling you, like LexPro's like this, and they were just like, "Yo, everyone that you've ever known has been eviscerated off the side of the planet. Everybody's gone."
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Damn."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You
would
know
like,
what I mean? Just be like, "All right."
dude.
And then just go on Instagram.
Yeah, and then I'd just be like, "Damn, dude, it's like a lot of funerals I have to go to."
How much
You know,
is this
like-
gonna cost me?
Yeah, I was like, "Ugh, it sounds expensive." I was like, "All right, yeah, I guess." You know, like I wouldn't be like I wouldn't be able to like I don't know, dude. I haven't cried. It's weird. It hits me like every once in a while. I'll watch like a TV show and something will happen in it. But like every once in a while, I try to test myself and like go watch a bunch of videos of, like soldiers coming home from like Iraq and stuff,
Yeah.
and like meeting their kids in like their school auditorium, and like Chris Daughtry's playing in the background and shit.
Yeah. And like the one kid's like missing an arm.
Yeah, and one kid's like, yeah, he like goes like visit like his like special needs son like back from like Korea, and I'm just like,
it's just like,
damn, this used to make me cry. Yeah, this shit used to make me cry all the time. Now it's just like, this one's not as good as the other one.
yeah. You're like, I need a little bit. I need it to be more intense.
Yeah. All right. So wait, who did I ask? Mike?
It was me. Yeah.
Okay, Jared. Which of us is the most scared of ghosts?
You.
Damn, dude.
And you know, I mean, if I
I
had
am
to,
scared of ghosts. You fucking.
you know what? I
bitch.
think honestly, yeah. Michael's more scared of illness.
Yeah. I'm
And
like scared of dying.
and I'm more scared of the IRS.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Michael
Well,
hates
they could be ghosts too because you can't put a face on them.
I don't know,
Yeah,
but after your stint in London, I know that shit had you fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. You ever go to sleep in a different country and it's like, I'm gonna fuck your ass, man.
Yeah.
Fucking ghosts whispering in your ear, dude.
Yeah. It's fucking. Get out me flat, me flat, me flat, me flat.
I'm gonna suck your dick, mate.
It'll suck you right off.
That's
All
what he
right,
said.
so-
He's like,
But yeah, Jared, you're right. I am
Suck your
scared of the
knob off.
IRS. That's why I have the Denny's background up because all the fucking schematics and blueprints in the back to blow their buildings up are there. So I don't want to show the. I don't want to get the government
Damn,
to arrest
dude.
me.
I gotta find
In a
something
video
that's,
game.
like,
In a video
not
game.
me. Who's the most optimistic? Jared. Oh, did I ask Jared? No,
no,
it's
you just
Mike.
asked me about ghosts
me.
for Mike.
Who's the most
Um,
optimistic of our brothers?
I mean, yeah, I think I would say Jared. Because Jared usually has like a good attitude about stuff like that. I mean, you've been that
This
way.
is like
though,
the one. This is like the one nice question
you wanted.
and I don't win.
I would say you're next though. You're second. Like you're up there, Danny, because you've made a lot of progress for yourself, and I feel like you are like even when you were going to doing the Ireland shows and the London shows, I was like, I remember being like, damn, you're just like doing that. It's like going. And Danny's like, yeah, I'm just fucking for the experience, like just see what it's like. So I mean, I feel like 8, 9 years ago, 10 years ago, you would be like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, no, there's no chance. I would definitely
Yeah.
never went there. I mean,
So
I'm happy
I'll
I did. Life is
But
all
yeah, I
about
would say Jared.
experiences, man. I'm gonna be so dead one day. You
Yeah,
know?
it's yeah. I agree. Yeah,
So dead.
but yeah,
It's-
I would say Jared than Danny for sure.
I hate to be that guy, but every once in a while, like I have those days where I'm like, all right, let's Google what happens when you die.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's
I've-
true
I've-
that when you die, all your endorphins release, doesn't sound terrible. Like
No,
I'm
it
not
sounds like
saying
it's the best high
I'm
ever.
not saying do it yourself. I'm saying, let somebody else do it or like
Yeah.
let the universe do it.
Yeah,
But if like they're like, hey man, all these endorphins release when you die, I'm like, that's not the worst thing in the world, dude.
right.
That's kind of nice.
I'm gonna keep my.
you know what
I'm
I
gonna
mean?
keep my. I'm
Is
gonna
that,
keep
is
my
that
third.
optimistic or is that optimistic or
That is.
pessimistic?
That's
Or
very.
is
No,
that-
that's optimistic, and I'm gonna keep my third spot strong and say, yeah, but unless like you're like getting your limbs torn off or something, like you know what I mean.
Yeah, or like having your insides like ripped out through your asshole.
Ripped out. I had to. I'll tell you guys later when we're done the questions, but I had to stop following this Twitter page because it was all just morbid stories. and it's
Oh.
interesting. It was interesting, but after a while, I was like, this is not good for anyone's mental. So I have to mute this page. But I'll tell you
this
later.
is the thing. This is the worst thing about Twitter now. It's like it's either like some like OnlyFans girl like getting her cheeks blown out, or like literally somebody's house getting blown up. Like that's what Twitter is right now.
Yeah, it's really, really weird. Like
that's why Twitter sucks.
Yeah, it really sucks.
Gross. I love it though.
Gross.
Jared, who's the most rebellious of us three?
I'd say maybe me.
Yeah, maybe Jared.
Yeah, you were black for like 12 years.
I'd say the most rebellious. Yeah, I mean, you guys seem to follow rules pretty well because your life still had like structure. You stayed in school for longer, so you kind of had to abide by that structure, and you also lived with the rest of the family together. So you the rebellion. I think I probably rebelled the most. You know what I mean? I was out getting all types of shit.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty bad. Not bad people, but like in terms of rebellion, like we were all kind of douchey when it came to that.
I would say Danny's probably third for that.
Yeah, I think I was the most afraid of like lingering on my own, I think.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I kind of went by the rules. Like I played like football and basketball and stuff and baseball, and like tried to stay within, I guess, like the normal realm of school life, I guess.
Yeah.
But then
after that, I had that coach life, and you did well with that coach life. Like if you had someone to guide you, you were like, they're just trying to put me in a better direction. They're not like, you know what I mean? I would have been like, no, fuck you, I do it my way.
I told Selena yesterday, I said, I wish I could work with kids again. But like, if you Google me, like I can't work with children.
Yeah, you'll be fucked.
I mean, maybe. You know what? Let's make sure that we understand, because if somebody's listening to this,
right. You're like, damn, bro. The fuck did you do? Because if everybody's gonna see this episode and start googling like sex offender Danny.
You know, I wish I could work with kids, but if you Google me, you'll see that
I'm like, not that kind of shit.
No, because I've been fired. I've been fired. Honestly, I've been fired for the content.
Out of all of the kids, though, Kathy was the most rebellious for sure.
Oh yeah, dude. I remember one time I came home. I was like 2:00 in the morning. I was like, "Yo, I'm so fucked up." Like, damn, dude. Like, I'm so fucked up. Like, I'm just like proud. You remember when you were a kid? You'd be like so proud of like how fucked up you were.
Yeah.
You'd be like, "Dude, I got fucked up." So like, I'm walking in and I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I was the king of the night. I got the most fucked up." And I come in and I open up the door and I go to, we had stairs that led up to our apartment. I literally make a left. I'm like, yeah, I'm fucked up. I look and I see someone on the fucking like this, just laying on the fucking stairs, and it's Kathy.
Yeah, just fucked up.
Kathy just like this.
What the hell?
So in my mind, I'm like, yo.
Pinning on her.
Yeah. So I was just like, yo, bro, like, I don't know what to do. So like initially I just stepped over her and went in the apartment because like I didn't want to get her in trouble. So I just kind of left her there. I walked over her.
Fucking Allen Iverson to her.
She was just literally like this, like looking like some weird ass like ballerina that like is like in stage freeze. She literally was just like, her leg was like, you know when people like fall in movies and their legs like mad contorted to the side?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like how people like fall in like Family Guy and shit. Like how when Peter will fall and his leg will be mad weird. That's what
like
Kathy
Toy Story.
like. Yeah, so she was literally like this. Like I made sure like her chest was moving, and I was just like, oh, all right, she's whatever. So literally for like 5 minutes, I went into the kitchen, like made myself something to eat, and the entire time I'm just thinking like, yo, Kathy's like on the stairs still. So like I had to like go and pick her up on the stairs and like put her in the bed and stuff. So I was just like, I think Kathy was probably the most rebellious, but Kathy used to get fucked up, dude.
Yeah, Kathy used to get fucked up.
Because she wasn't able to do anything for so long, and then she finally started getting some leniency, like to go out.
Kathy and I hung out on New Year's Eve and went out after work and got fucking sauced.
Did
Oh
you
yeah,
really?
Kathy will drink all of us under the table. I
Yeah,
think at this
Kathy could
point.
drink, bro. And I got on the Metro North and fell asleep and woke up in Tarrytown.
Oh, that's happened to me,
shit.
dude. That's
Yeah,
happened to
I
me.
was so fucking mad.
Do you guys remember when I had that
What?
apartment? When I had that apartment in Yonkers on Warburton?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Greg's his son owned it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You were there with Fish.
Yeah, I was there with Petey Fish,
I bumped
and I
into
was
Pete
coming.
Fish in the city.
Oh, did you? How's he doing? I
Yeah.
haven't heard from him in a while.
He's good. He's good. He looked good.
Uh,
So go ahead.
no. I came home from Yonkers once. From the city. Supposed to get off at Yonkers. I was going to get off at Greystone, and I was like, "Yo, like, all right, I have like two more stops." Like, I was sleeping, but I woke up. I was like, "I got two more stops. Like, I'm good. I'm almost home." I was like, "I'll wake up at the next stop because it goes boom, boom. This is whatever. This is the train to Croton Harmon." So I'm like, "All right, I'll be all right. I'll hear it." Next time I woke up, dude, I was in Croton Harmon.
Oh, dude.
Damn, you went to the end of the line. It's crazy.
And,
I've done that.
Dad had to come and get me. It's like it was like an hour away.
Yeah.
The worst is when it's cold.
Yeah,
And then you
when
have to
it's
go in those,
cold,
and you got to go in those stupid fucking heat boxes that like
Yeah,
don't
hit the
that don't
button.
work. Yeah, that don't work sometimes.
You gotta
oh
hit the
yeah,
button
you have to
so,
you got to press your button to get like
so the
fresh.
heat comes on.
Um, who's more likely to work at Disney World of all three of us?
Oh, you. That's Michael's question. Sorry.
Was it Mike's? Was it Mike?
Yeah, I answered
Uh,
the Rebel one.
Who's most likely to work at Disney World? I don't know. I want to say Jared because Jared's had like 50 fucking jobs. I feel like,
That is true. I've had a lot of
but
jobs too, dude.
but Danny would like. I mean, it depends on what you're. I feel like Danny somehow would find the job where you have to like entertain people though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Danny would be like, right this way, my little peeps. Like fucking spinning and doing like backflips somehow. Like Danny would just learn how to do like back handsprings and just like let people in. But like everyone would be like, yo, this guy's the best at the
Yeah,
like,
I feel like out of the three of us, Danny would make the best Disney World like tour guide.
Yeah.
Because the
I couldn't be a
people would
prince
make
or
you
anything 'cause
happy
I'm
about your
fat.
job. No, you could be. Just be a fat
I could
prince.
be a fat prince.
Yeah.
I think that's
Oh my
gonna be.
God.
I think that's gonna be my rap name, Fat Prince.
Fat
that's
Prince.
actually a fire name.
Like if I got there
Yeah, what
and I
up?
was
This is
like,
Fat Prince.
this is my tour guide. It's the chubby dude with the mullet. I'm like, fuck yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'd be like, this guy rules.
Mike would be so
show him like
annoyed.
weird secret. Yeah, Mike would be the worst tour guide ever.
He'd be
dude.
so annoyed with everything.
Yeah, I'd be like,
come on,
yeah,
let's go.
I'd like if the kids were like there, I'd be like, I just shut the fuck up and get in there. Well, maybe if your parents let you shut the fuck up once in a while, you'd be a better child.
Yeah.
That's the truth. That is true. Yeah, no, I think I'd be okay at a Disney job. You want to know what it'd be? It'd be one of those jobs where I'm like, I hate this job, but like I would get so into it
Yeah.
because they fire
You'd have
you if you're not.
You'd have great reviews on like Yelp.
Did you know that like they have like underground tunnels at Disney World?
Yeah.
In Brooklyn,
Yeah, so do Jews.
At the synagogues.
under synagogues.
Yeah, those
Bro,
dudes.
when I
wild,
first when I first heard that story, I was half asleep, like on Twitter, and I was just like, "Yo, like, oh man, this dude like fell down a fucking sewer grate or something." I didn't read the caption, and then I was like, "Oh wait, they're pulling this guy out of there." And then they showed that they just went down there, and there were just mad Jews down there.
Yeah, someone complained.
What were they doing?
Someone complained. Someone was in an apartment was like, I hear like Hasidic men in my building at night, and they were like, what the hell? Someone like complained about it, and then they got like a call that they were hearing like voices, and the cops, I guess, had gotten like word of them building tunnels underneath 770, which I guess is the address for like a really well-known synagogue out there.
Yeah.
And it was all young Hasidic Jew students, like all young students that were apparently locked out of the building. Like they weren't allowed in, I guess, from like, I don't know what the rumor is, from 2020, from like 2020, from COVID or some shit. I don't know, they weren't allowed in, so they were expanding it and going from like I forgot what street to there, and there were mattresses and shit found in there. They were sleeping in the tunnels.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And then when the
Like,
cops showed up, to like raid it, all the fucking dudes just went nuts and
Yeah, they
started
were like flipping tables and shit.
destroying the synagogue. They were. Did you see the footage of that shit?
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like throwing fucking pews.
They were
and
just like,
shit.
oh, fuck yeah. Like fucking throwing shit, like fucking throwing books and shit. And then one guy they got out of the fucking tunnel was like, yeah. He was like going like this. I was like, what the fuck? There's like nothing like even, I don't, they were just they were, obviously I know people are going to say they were like doing weird shit. I mean, it's weird. It is, the whole activity is weird, but they were just expanding it so they could sneak into it. And then I guess they got word of it. And then cops just went right down there and they fucking got everyone out because they cemented it shut.
Yeah.
they're like, eh.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
over the
yeah.
table.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Yeah, that
know.
shit is so crazy, dude.
When I saw it though, it was one of those things where like, you know, when you meet like a crazy weird, like let's say you meet like one of those weird dudes, like old white dudes, and he's like an anti-Semitic, and he's just like, yeah, you know, they have underground tunnels, right? The Jews. And you're just like, what the hell is this guy
He's like,
talking
yeah,
about? And the next day you see on Twitter, they're like, ah, like pulling them out of the fucking tunnels, and you're like, he's like, I try to fucking tell you, man.
You see? Told you.
That's like a tinfoil hat thing coming to life. I swear to
I
God.
know, dude.
Really?
It was
You
so,
wanna
I
know what's
really thought it was a
crazy?
dream too. I was like, what is this? What are they doing?
You want to know what's crazy is that so many people probably just like saw them do that and they're just like so like high or whatever. They're just like, yo, like, I swear to God, I think I just saw a Jew go down in the sewer.
Yeah,
Like, you know, like,
yeah,
people are
yeah,
just
a
like,
fucking
yeah.
high guy.
Yeah, just like, yeah, I swear to God, a Jew just came out of the ground.
Yeah, you're just like, what are you talking about? You're like, no, I swear to God. Did you just see a fucking Hasidic Jew come out of the fucking sewer, bro?
Yo, is it just me or Jews just coming out of the ground these days?
Uh,
Like, yeah, I don't know, dude. They said it
someone
was
said
shut.
teenage mutant Jew Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that.
Someone said that. I was like, Jesus.
You
I
want to know
just
what's
looked
funny
up this
though?
article. I looked up this article. It said we were sick and tired of being stuck in a cramped synagogue that could take 15 minutes to leave during the high holiday services, said the 30-year-old member whose family has been offering prayers at the religious site in East.
Oh,
Says the point was to start an initiative on our own, and then we put the old geezers in a spot where they can take the initiative and go ahead to finish the expansion. The thing was,
it's taking too long to get out of here.
yeah, it's taking too long to fucking get out.
so then they just go. So then they just go out of their way and Andy Dufresne in themselves, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
through
dude,
it.
Andy Dufresne. Dude.
Yeah, Mike, can you give us a Morgan Freeman fucking narrative? How many Jews building the tunnels?
All kinds of Jews.
all yeah, all sorts of ages, different types of Jews were going in and out of these tunnels. They were tired of waiting on the old geezers, so they figured they'd make their own way. If there's anything I know, there's nothing more fierce than a young Jew. Hungry, devoted, tired, and sleepy. Nothing will stop a Jew from getting what he wants.
What do you think the password was?
What do you mean? Oh, wait, they had a password to like get
No,
into.
I'm just saying because it's like a secret tunnel. Like, they
Wait, can
probably
we
had a
can we
password.
talk about like how like Hasidic Jewish people like what were they using? Like what were they using to do that? Bro, the tunnel was huge, apparently like huge.
Well, apparently
They hired migrants.
Yeah, and
Wait, did they really?
Yeah.
and I think the tunnel led to another Jewish, a Jewish woman's kind of like building or piece of real estate. So it was going back and forth between those two, I think. It's crazy.
Yeah, but they hired like a bunch of like Peruvian guys to dig it.
Peruvians?
Peruvians. They were Peruvians.
Wait, so they were hiring like
They were like, "Can you build a tunnel in here?" And they were like, "See, we built a tunnel."
Yeah, so apparently-
if there's anybody you want to build a tunnel, it's like it's a little Mexican dude. Let that guy.
See.
But
Wait,
I-
so
I
it
did.
was was it like so it was just their way, so it was students. It was just their way of getting at the older guys that ran the synagogue.
I guess so. They just wanted
I
to.
guess they just wanted to beat the rush.
Yeah, they wanted just like an easier commute.
I'd read that most of them were actually from Israel too, as well. Like it wasn't all like because I don't know. Sometimes I'm wondering if they're born and then they're Hasidic, being Hasidic Jewish people in fucking in the city. Like I don't understand how it works. Like also, what's the difference?
They just come out with a yarmulke.
But is it like? But I don't understand. Is it like is Hasidic Jewish usually like? Is it like Catholic compared to Christian, or way worse than Catholic compared to Christian? Like, is it really? You know what I mean? Like, what's the? Are they just more intense Jewish? Like, I've never known the difference between just believe like Judaism and being Hasidic Jewish. Like, what's the actual difference? Like, can they not do certain things, like certain devout Christians and stuff?
It's way more strict for like Orthodox and Hasidic Jews. And then there's like ultra Orthodox, right? They have that as well. They're a way more dedicated religious group culturally. And I don't know what the difference is between. I think like the same laws probably and rules probably apply to all of it. But I mean, our friends growing up were Americanized, like suburban fucking regular New York Jews. You know what I mean? Like they went to temple, because even my Jewish friends that were like that grew up Jewish still went to temple all the time, still went to Hebrew school, still got bar mitzvah, like you know what I mean? Like, but in most of them, you know, even to me, I was like, damn, they're way more dedicated to church than I am. But like when you get into like Orthodox and Hasidic,
but they weren't. Yeah, we didn't go to school with like tunnel Jews though.
No. Our guys weren't just black with like the curls.
Yeah, our friends were non-tunnels.
Yeah,
they weren't tunnel Jews.
Yeah,
Danny, who was your most like Jewish friend though? Like who went the most with?
Got to be Ben Gold.
Which of my friend was the biggest Jew? Biggest Jew.
Had to be Ben Gold.
Probably Ben Gold. I think Ben Gold was the biggest Jew. I think he would agree too. I think he would agree. He was the most Jewish. But damn, dude, there's a lot.
What about Airplane E?
No. He's Italian.
Yeah, he's Italian.
Eric's Italian?
Yeah, dude. His last name's Gentile.
Oh, was it?
I don't know, man. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know. That could go both ways. I think
go both ways.
No, he's not a Jew. Jasper, Jew. Ben, Jew. Yeah. Caleb Indenbaum, Catholic.
Max half.
No, Caleb was super Jewish. Caleb, Jew. Mika Steiger, Jew.
He said his name.
Oren was from Israel. He was from Israel.
So he gets that off a default.
Yeah, he's a Jew by default.
And then Max was a half, right? Wasn't he like split?
Yeah. Max's dad is a Jew and his mom is Catholic, but Max was raised Catholic, not Jewish.
Okay, got it. Right,
oh, really?
Yeah, I think they do like if a Jew marries a woman, they do the woman's religion.
Oh, really? I didn't. Oh, really? I didn't know.
Really?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Oh shit! I thought it'd be the other way.
Yeah, I know, but you know, the women have to have rights now.
Right.
All right. Whose question is it? Jared's?
What was it? The Disney one?
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah. That was Jared.
You know it was Jared. We have one ad this week. Let me do it real quick. Let's get into our sponsor of the day, and it is our friends over at DraftKings Sportsbook. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL playoffs, is bringing you an offer that'll help make the playoffs electrifying. New customers can bet $5 on any game and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Listen, guys, everybody knows I took a licking but kept on ticking this week. You know, I went with the Browns money line. They got smacked by the Texans. I went with the Rams over the Lions. They lost by 1 point. The Rams, I think, could have won the game. I don't know what was going on there. Um, I went with the Cowboys -7. They got smoked. And then I lost the other game too. But I forgot what the line was. But oh yeah. I bet on the Steelers to cover against the Bills, and that wasn't good either.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, so for me, maybe you guys should fade me this week. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm so happy the Cowboys and the Eagles lost. The Eagles just officially lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So they all just played one more game than the Giants. So whatever. So this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to take the Chiefs over the Bills is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the Chiefs over the Bills. It's gonna be my bet of the week. All right. I'm taking the Chiefs over the Bills. Okay. That's how we're riding. That's where we're going. But if anybody is listening, you should probably fade me. So if you're going to fade me and you're going to bet the Bills, what you want to do is download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use code LOPS, LOPS. New customers can bet just $5 to get 200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code LOPS. Crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-78-97777 or visit ccpg.org. And always play responsibly. You guys know my thing. Bet with your head, not over it. That's my line.
Like
That's
that.
the deal. So let's get into it. Okay, this is a good one. Who's the most likely to share their things?
Who's this for?
Me?
No. Who's the question for?
Oh, it's for Jotty.
Oh, it's for me.
Yeah.
Who's the most likely to share their things? I don't want to. I'd say me.
What the hell are you talking about? You ain't give me shit.
I don't want to. I said me.
I don't want to. I don't
want to. I say me.
Well, just because I don't have a lot of shit doesn't mean I won't share it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
yeah,
I'm trying
yeah.
to think.
Danny has been good about it. Danny has been killing it with that the last few years too, as well.
I give things away.
Jared's been that way since he was young. You just don't take his shit.
See, I give things away. Like I don't expect for them back.
Right.
Like, if I give you something,
you're a more generous gift giver.
Yeah, I'm like, here, like, yeah, just take it. Like, I don't need it. Like I'll just randomly show up with like pairs of shoes and stuff. I'm like, I don't use this.
Jared, do you remember? Jared, do you remember when I fucked up your was it your shoes or your pants?
Probably both.
I fucked up one of Jared's things, and we were playing basketball one day, and I just saw the Isuzu Trooper pull up mad fast and break mad hard, and I was like, guys, just keep playing ball. I just see Jared just walks down, says nothing to me, and beats the shit out of me, and then fucking leaves and drives off and didn't say anything to any. I'm pretty sure Jared beat my ass, saw Alex, and was like, and then left. And then I remember just getting up, and everyone was like, "Yo, what the fuck was that?" I was like, "I think I fucked up his pants or something."
Yeah. All you had to do
that was like the best day of my life.
Was ask.
All you had to do was ask and bring it back in good condition.
Yeah, that's it. And I broke both rules.
You broke both rules.
Yeah, I'm just because none of Jared's stuff fit me because it was like a really big clothes era.
Yeah.
So like,
Jared always had fly shit. I was like, God, I wish my mom would just like let us be fly, but she sends us to school like fucking poor children.
Jared's shoes were like at that point in life were just a little too big, and all the clothes were like too big. I was like, I can't fucking wear this fucking parachute shirt to fucking school. Jared just had like a Nietzsche suits.
Mike's giving me Khabib vibes with that hair right now.
Yeah,
dude, Jared had these Gerbeau pants like I wanted so bad. I think they were jeans, like they were like jean shorts. But I remember being like, I was like, I didn't know what any of the cool clothing was, and you would just go into Jared's closet, and Jared had fucking everything that was popping at the time. It was like Gerbeau, It was Tommy. What?
Polo.
Yeah. Before we go to the next question, what do you think was like the most expensive, big label, like big name that you had for clothing back then?
Probably those
Coogee.
fake Jordans he got on.
Oh, you had
fucking eBay
Coogies?
that time.
Yeah, Coogee sweaters and shit like that. A lot of the fucking fake Jordans from eBay.
Jared bought Jordans. Jared bought Jordans on eBay. Bought the He Got Games, the
Dude,
13s.
I got lames.
And then he was like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "Yo, these are about to
got
be fire,
waves.
bro." And then he opens them up, dude, and it literally like where the Jordan logo was, it was like a Shaq logo.
He had like a belly.
Oh,
Jordan had like a belly.
Yeah, it looked like me dunking outside on like a fucking like an old basketball hoop. That's what it looked like.
So good.
Like you know,
like, he had,
remember
like,
when they did
his,
like
like
the
dick
Big
is his
Pun
like
logo?
dick's out.
When Big Pun did the Fat Jumpman logo, that's what it was.
His shit
Came with his shit came with a Big Pun instead of fucking Michael Jordan, the Jumpman.
Dude, that's so funny. Did you know
Bro, he
immediately,
was
Jared? Like as soon as
furious.
you opened it up, opened them up.
Yes, because you could smell it. You could smell like the glue and shit on them. You know what I mean? It's just like, what the
Damn.
fuck?
He's like, "Yeah, bro, these shit's about to be fire, dog." And I was like, "Dude, like, why is Michael Jordan 600 pounds?"
Yeah, fucking bullshit. His arm was all like fucked up. It wasn't like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And his legs aren't even like fully. His legs aren't even fully split. They're just like fucking dragging up. They're
yeah,
like dragging on the floor.
I would say at the time it was mostly like, I mean, the most expensive shit I had was jewelry, but like clothing wise,
Yeah.
any of like the polo shit that was big then, and like any like Coogee sweaters and shit like that. They were big.
Do you still
Yeah,
have
Jared.
it? Like,
Jared had a huge Jesus piece.
I did.
That's when like
Yeah,
gold
Jared
was
had-
affordable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jared had like the essential like
The Cuban big.
I
Cuban
like
gold.
hip hop. Like everyone likes hip hop in the '90s. Jesus head, yeah. Like
Yeah.
Nas, I know like Nas. I think was the first rapper I saw with one.
With the
I
Jesus
remember
piece.
Jared's bracelet came off in the pool one time, and I remember we were all looking for it.
Yeah, they stole that shit.
Do you remember this? Yeah, do you remember this?
Yeah,
We,
that happened.
his-
That happened with a chain and with my bracelet.
I remember he
Damn,
came out of the
at
water.
pool?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, Jared was like always like a cool guy, right? So like Jared's like in the water and shit. He's like doing like cool. He's like butterfly stroking and shit. Like he's just like showing off to the bitches, and he's just like doing like, "What up, yeah?" Like doing this, and then and then he comes out of the water. He's like, "Yeah, you see that?" And like goes to wipe his nose, and he's like, "Oh fuck, my bracelet!" And like jumps into the water, bro.
Johnson.
gone.
Mad people were looking for it. Like we were all looking for it.
Yeah.
Ah,
We looked for like until the pool closed that day, but somebody just fucking jacked that shit.
Yeah,
Jared had hands down one of the best response. I bought my first gold chain, like I just want to say like a little bit after COVID.
Yeah,
And remember I
that.
asked you how, like I don't want to say it like that because that's like your business, your life, but like Jared had like the funniest response because we don't really. I brought this up earlier, like whenever I hang out with mom and dad, I try to just ask questions about their life, their earlier lives. Because like we don't know everything about them. Like we don't know the shit that they went through. Like sometimes you got to ask, and maybe they might not really want to necessarily relive that. So there's been times like that where I ask you guys like questions because I'm not there for like it's so weird to me because you guys are my family, but I think about all the times we weren't like you guys had to do something in life that you're like, oh, my family's not here. I could do this. Like you know what I mean? So whatever. And Jared had like one of the most fire, like thugged out responses I've ever heard as to how he afforded his Jesus chain.
Yeah,
Can I say it since it's not you anymore?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right, so we're walking down the street, we're leaving, and I'm like, "Yo, remember your Jesus pain? That shit was so." I remember, like, I just idolized because I remember one time Jared had like the big puffy hair, and he came into the kitchen once, and I was like, "Damn, I gotta be this motherfucker one day." And
yeah,
I'm like,
dude, Jared had like a 6-pack. He had like
he
a
was
6-pack,
always brown and shredded and
mad
just looked like a
bronze
sex
and
guy.
ripped, and like an appendectomy scar.
Yeah.
He was just
Jared
like
was-
so ripped. I
yeah.
was like, dude, you have 7 abs, dude. He's
Yeah.
like, no, it's an appendectomy scar. I was like, oh, my bad.
Yeah, he
You're
had the
ripped,
scar.
bro.
Yeah, it was like, damn, I gotta
Dude,
be-
you're
I gotta
so
be-
ripped. You have a 7-pack, dude.
So I remember we're there, and I never really asked Jared like about his life like that. So we're leaving, and I go, I'm trying to like, did you afford that on fucking like you could just afford that? Like, did you work that much for the pool? And Jared goes, Nah, motherfucker, I sold coke. While we're in the Bronx, like going to the car, it was the funniest response because I mean, I'm not gonna like, I didn't ask Jared shit like I didn't know. And then
Where'd
I
you
remember
hide it?
I had to, wait, we got in the car and we're sitting there. Jared's like starting the car. I'm just looking at him. He's like, yeah, what's up? And I'm like, what do you mean you sold? When was that? And Jared's like, I did it for like a few years.
Where'd
And
you
I was like,
hide
dude,
it? I never found it.
What the what?
The schneef.
Oh, that never came in the house.
yeah.
That never came in the house.
That's what you were telling me. You were like,
Damn,
it wasn't.
dude.
Yeah.
Sucks. Now that I know that it was there the whole time, just waste so much money.
that never came in the house. Yeah.
The worst thing about getting schneef is like whoever you get it from, they always want to hang out with you. It pisses me off.
Yeah, right. They're just like, yo, what are you doing later?
It's like, yo, you trying to like get
Yo,
into
you
it? I'm
did.
like, fuck, dude. God damn.
Shut up.
But you know when
There's
but
nothing
you know
worse than that.
But you know when someone wants to ask you and you know what they're leading up to and they ask you other they ask you other like ice breaking questions and you're like, bro, I know you're gonna say it. Just fucking say it. Like just ask
Yeah.
what you want to really.
And just be like, yo, just say you want to chill.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and just be like, yo,
They-
so like, what's up for tonight? Just like, damn, dude, I gotta chill with this guy too now. Fuck.
And you want to know the funny
Damn,
thing
dude, I
is
want to hang out with this guy because it's just
and the
like
funnier
I'm gonna
thing
end
is
up getting
even if you
more.
don't-
It's not that they're not cool.
Right. But the funniest thing is also it's like I always think it's like then I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. Like I don't need to do this shit. Like I'll have a drink, whatever, I'm chilling. And then like 50 people come to you like, yo, you want to snarf like for free? And you're like, what the hell? I'm not even doing it.
And it's funny because
Schneef was so awesome, but it's so horrible at the same time.
It's so horrible at the same time.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
I haven't done Schneef in like 5 years.
Whoever you didn't want to hang out with, once they showed up and they tried to leave, you'd be like, yo, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, don't leave. I just called the guy.
I was like, yo, just chill.
my
You have
blood,
cigarettes?
But it's
Yeah,
6 a.m. But it's 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Bro,
Fucking-
a cigarette on Schneef is like the
Oh,
greatest like
God, the
enhancer
greatest
ever,
thing.
dude. I think I've smoked a cigarette in one inhalation.
Yeah,
on
just
Schneef.
one bowl.
Just, I was just like,
I'll
I remember just
never-
be like,
I'll never forget
yo,
our
let me get a
tall
bust- let me
friend.
get a bust down.
I'll never forget our tall friend John going like, that guy sniffs coke. And I was like, how do you know? He's like, because he's chewing an air sandwich right now. Yeah, it's like, and he's just over there just going, fucking. I used to call it the llama lips.
Llama lips.
Llama
yeah.
lips.
They always like go like that and shit.
Yeah, the best though is when you realize that everybody else was doing it at that party and you didn't have to feel like weird about it.
Dude,
That was the
I'll
best.
say it. This whole fucking town was like people's grandparents were doing it with their grandkids. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Everyone
I was like,
sniffs
this
coke.
place rules. I was like, why am I just finding out about this?
Yeah, man.
But
Yeah.
that's like
Without-
that's
without saying
one of
names.
those drugs. Yeah, without saying names. But yeah, no, dude, fucking damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
She just got it from you. Had to go all the way down to fucking the heights.
I mean, the smart way I went about it is that I never told anybody that I did. I just told them that I was like, oh, I know somebody. I can get it for you.
Right. No, that is it's very
You know
smart.
what I mean? Like nobody ever thought
Very
I
smart.
had it. They always thought I knew somebody. I was like, all right, give me the money. I'll go get it. And
Yeah.
I would leave for like 30 minutes to go home and like smoke a cigarette and fucking
Yep.
take a shit.
And
Come
we
back and, like, yeah.
and weed's harder to hide. Weed
Weed
stinks.
so much. It takes
Yeah,
up a
weed
lot.
stinks.
It takes up
Cigarettes,
it takes up-
cigarettes
So
are
I
harder
was
to
always
hide, bro.
I was always afraid that I was gonna get like raided in the house. So I was like, I don't want
Right.
you know what I mean? I was like, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that shit where it needs to be.
That's smart
I
though.
remember one time.
I mean, I didn't know for 20 something. I didn't know until we left the shop that day. I was like, damn, I never knew that. Because Jared goes,
That
yeah, I
was-
think I
mind
fucking
you,
afforded a gold ass chain when I was like
And
16.
mind you, and that was like 15 years before that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, true. Yeah.
that shit was long done by then.
Yeah.
Or I remember I was having a party one time, and Jared was like, "Yo, what up?" I was like, "Yo, what's good?" He's like, "You want to see something?" I was like, "Yeah." He just like pulls out like a like a fucking 357. You remember that?
Yeah. I
He had a
do
fucking-
remember.
He had a 357. He was like, "Yeah, check that out." I was like, "Yeah, I'm kind of scared of that, so nah."
Yeah.
And I was just like, "Nah, I'll see. Let me look at it." And I remember, Pete Fish was there too. He was like, "I can't hold this."
I can't do it.
Yeah, he's like, "I can't do this." Yeah, Jared always had like cool side quests.
No, me and dad, dude, dad, remember Danny? Remember dad took us to shoot muzzleloaders when we were like fucking 10. Remember?
Yeah,
I mean,
that was pretty
I know
fun.
it's muzzleloaders, but those guns were crazy. The powdered guns, and then they had the other rifles and stuff that were there.
Muskets.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
did
in
you-
Jersey though, in the woods. It was like I forgot what fair it was, but then they had other shit that was crazy. And the guy was like, I need to be here with you at all times, obviously." And they were like holding these things, and he's like, "It's one shot," but it was like one shot and fucking almost fucking
Yeah.
blew your shoulder out.
I took Danny to the gun range out in Miami. We got busy.
Yeah, I couldn't hit shit.
Yeah, I'm fucking nasty. They are.
I was like,
Danny
feels
just, like-
good. I was like, feels good, and they like brought the thing back in, and I was like, oh, I didn't hit anything. Aiming a gun is not easy.
It's not easy.
Nah, hell no, yeah.
No, it's not
Like
easy.
being able to like hit somebody in a vital spot with a gun for someone that doesn't know how to like shoot guns
Yeah.
all the time. It's not
Yeah,
easy.
It's not easy. Chooch was good. Took Chooch to the range, and Chooch was really good.
Like super
Shoots.
accurate.
Yeah, like really accurate. I got him a 22 to shoot and was going off and was dead accurate.
Jared's like, damn, that was pretty good. And then he gets it, he goes, damn, that was really good.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
good. Chooch was really
It's
good with the
She
22.
she just puts like a fucking poster of Jared down there.
Yeah. It's like all of them are just
Did
in
you
the
good?
That's a-
Did I
Gives
do
him like
good?
the smile from like
It's
gives him
like
a
the
smile,
dots.
eyeballs and a smile.
I could see
Like,
Chooch doing that too,
let's
just
let
be like,
the-
like flipping shit.
Dude, killed it. Killed it.
Who's-
Racking it and everything, clearing it. Chooch was good.
It's crazy.
whose question?
Yeah.
Whose question is it now?
Jared's, I think.
No.
Oh.
It was you asked who most likely to share their shit. And I said me.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
All right, Michael. Which of us is the most intelligent?
We said this last time. I don't know. I really don't. I'm not sure. I would say like Jared's got really good wisdom. I feel like I can learn a lot from Jared, but like I could also, I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. I really wouldn't like. We
Which
all
one
know
of us
random
you think
shit.
Which one do you think's the best reader? Who do you think could read the best?
Probably, I don't know. We
I
all
can't
have,
read.
no, because you have terrible ADHD.
Yeah, no, yeah, I
And
can
so do
barely
I,
read,
though.
dude.
So maybe Jared. Maybe Jared again.
Jared probably is the best reader.
And he didn't
I
even
feel
finish
like
school.
I feel like, yeah, I know.
I
I
didn't
feel like
even finish
Jared. I feel like if Jared wrote a letter though, there'd be like some like crazy run-on sentences because
Oh,
he just wasn't in school for that. Like there'd be
Like
a
my
couple of
prof-
run-on sentences. Like there'd be a lot of yours, like YOUR instead of like
R-E
apostrophe.
apostrophes.
Yeah, his theirs would be fucked up, but like he could read really well.
Right.
Oh, you mean like the really specific grammatical stuff?
Yeah, like if we all wrote an essay, Jared's would be like the most intelligent, but it would have like the most like he doesn't know how to write in like an MLA format.
It would be
He
like
doesn't
the
know
most
he doesn't know what
grammatically incorrect.
indentation is. Yeah,
yeah. Like
It'd
you
be
are.
like- yeah, the title of the
There'd
paper
be
would
like
be
LOLs in it.
yeah.
No, but I think Jared actually has the best handwriting though.
100%, dude.
'Cause Jared
He
had
looks-
Jared had that fucking slick work with the art and everything too, and drawing as well, which I always
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
forget that Jared was
Bro,
nasty with graffiti.
have you ever seen me write? It looks like I wrote in a fucking monster truck.
Yeah, mine is. That's because we can't think halfway through a fucking curve in a C. We start thinking about other shit after a while. We're just like, it's like we're just trying. You and me just want to get it done. That's why we just want it to
I
be
know.
over with already.
The first time Selena ever saw my handwriting, she was like, "Is that real?" I was like, "Yeah."
Did you write that?
Yeah, is that Korean?
No, pretty much. I was like, "Yo, this looks fucking crazy." He was like, "I didn't know that you could write Japanese."
Was that fucking Japanese?
He was like, "What are these characters?" I was like, "That's just asking you to get fucking almond milk."
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
Like,
would say
wow,
I don't
you
know.
in Japanese.
I guess I would give it to like I don't know. I feel like I would give it to. I don't want to say me, like you know what I mean. So I'm just gonna give it to Jared.
I'll give it to Jared too. I don't know if I'm the smartest person ever.
Yeah, but you're
all.
good, Danny. You're good with like, but when you like something, like you're a mastermind at it, though. That's the thing.
I think, like, all right. So if I was gonna break it down into categories, right?
Right. Yeah.
I think if it was history, I do really well in that because I'm very into history. That was the only class like I actually enjoyed going to.
Yes, actually, same. Yeah, I love.
Yeah, and like at like 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm reading about like pyramids and like weird shit, like the universe and like weird shit, like how we discovered the universe and shit like that. I think if it came down to like if somebody had to write an essay, probably give that to Mike because Mike has like a weirdly like good vocabulary, like when he tries.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Sometimes
it's like
Mike says words, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
yeah,
What is
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you trying to make me sound stupid right now, bro?
Yeah,
Punctilious.
like he'll be on this. But when I was younger, the amalgamation of like the entire things that I was going through, I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude?"
Yeah,
What you just said?
yeah. Danny will be like, "Oh, word, that's it."
And I think math. If it came down to math, I think I would give the slight edge to Jared over both of us. I think Jared would be able to like. I think if Michael and I saw a long division problem right now, we'd sweat a little bit, and like Jared would be
Yeah,
okay
to
with
have a
it.
panic attack.
Yeah, my math is decent. Kiana was
Yeah,
really good math student.
Shauna was.
Kiana was
yeah.
really
I feel like
good.
Kiana caught a bad break. I feel like everybody said she was dumb, but she's like the smartest out of all of us.
No, Kiana book wise is was a great student. I mean, she
Yeah,
was
Yeah.
a teacher. She was a licensed teacher for a while, but
yeah.
I'd say Kiana is probably academically and like definitely the sharpest out of all of us. Plus, she went the furthest with school too.
Yeah, she did. Yeah,
That
she
is true.
finished
Yeah,
it. Yeah, she
she
graduated, didn't she?
I mean, she had two professional careers. One as a teacher, and she's currently a nurse.
Nurse. Yeah. But yeah, that's crazy because that test is hard as fuck, isn't it? So.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a lot of fucking studying and shit. So
And did she?
Kiana-
Did she? How did she do on the test? Did she? Would she have to only do it twice?
I think so. Yeah, she
Because I know someone that had to do it 5 times, bro, and
Dude,
they're not idiots. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
think Mickey had to take it like 6 times.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard. It's not
Yeah, it's not an easy test.
Everybody that I know that's had to do it a few times.
Yeah.
all I know is this: no shots at anybody. No
me
shots
either.
at anybody. You fail
It's me.
anything. You fail anything 6 times. You're gonna have to change your study habits.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You might want to take it more
What-
seriously.
1 or 2 times, I'll leave up to human error. If something gets up to 6, what are we doing here?
Yeah, that's got.
Did you guys pass your road test the first time you took it?
Yeah, the first time I took it, and I
Time.
backed into a tree the day of.
After you got your license?
Yeah, Dad goes,
Yeah.
"Let's practice a broken Yui," and then I did it, and I backed into a tree, and Dad goes, "That's not a good sign." And then we drove to Yonkers, and I crushed it. I think the one thing I was like, the one thing that happened was he goes, "Make this left," and I was like, first off, the guy was like barely talking. He's like, "Make it left," and I was like, "What?" And then we went past it, and he just goes, "Make this left," and I'm like, "Why the fuck are you trying to sabotage me, you cunt?"
Why are you whispering?
Yeah, I was like, "Sir, no offense, I really didn't hear what you said." Like, and he goes, "All right, well then make this next one coming up," and then I made it, but I missed my first left turn because I was freaking out, and then he's like, "Make this left," and I'm like, "Bro, what the hell? Speak up, you fucking weirdo!"
I
He was like some
had
old
a
guy.
sassy black lady. Her name was Joy. I'll never forget her. She was the best.
I took
She was
mine
like-
on Christmas
She was like, "Come on,
Eve.
baby." She was like, "Come on,
I
baby."
took mine on Christmas Eve 1996, and I passed. I took it in New Rochelle.
Oh, I went into. Oh my God, I forgot about this. Daniel and I went to take it together. We went and got our permits together. I
Yeah.
passed the permit test by 1 question. I did so bad on it,
Right? Yeah.
but I didn't even study. Remember, like that little booklet that they get, that red booklet that you had to like read. I've never
Yeah.
read that shit. I was just like, "Yo, it's
Yeah.
fucking common sense."
Yeah.
So I passed on that, and then Daniel and I went to get our license together, and I got it, and Daniel failed.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
shit.
So I was waiting for mad long for him to like hit me up. I'm like, "Yo, let's go drive our cars. Like, let's like do this." And he didn't text me back until like 10 p.m. He's like, "Nah, yo, I failed." I was like, "Damn, son, this is ass." But I
That
remember
sucks.
Dad was like, "All right, like drop me off. Like you can go drive around, like drive around the school." I was like, "Thanks, Dad."
Nice.
I
Yeah,
drove-
Dad
I
was
drove him
Dad was
off.
a great teacher, by the way.
Yeah, I let
Yeah,
it.
Dad
Yeah,
was
I
a good-
dropped
he was.
him off, and then I drove up on the curb when I did it.
Oh, did you? Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I went to do a
too.
U-turn from Citibank like to the front of the building.
Yeah.
And I went to like do that.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, Dad, thanks. I'm like, I turned around, I was like, screw it. I like jumped on the
Yeah.
curb. He's like, all right, just like, be careful, please.
No, I was
But-
I was pretty I was pretty I was just I think my one problem was I was just like I got a good score too. It wasn't the greatest, but I think they were like he's too careful, which is the thing that they also marked down. I guess I was just doing too many fucking movements instead of just smoothly
How
going
can you
into
be
a
too
spot.
careful in a car?
That's
That doesn't
that's
make
what
any
I'm
sense.
saying. Yeah, it was like they were like get in because it was also like get in already. I'm like, why are you rushing me? Isn't that the opposite of what's supposed to happen?
Yeah, you
They
freak me out.
basically just called you a pussy.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
were
they
like,
did.
stop driving like a puss, and I'm like, I didn't know there was like like the fucking. Is there another fucking like? Is there some like? I'm trying to think because they did the place I went. They give you like you can get a perfect score. I guess I didn't know. I guess you can get. I forgot how they actually. I know it's different in some states, but like I forgot how they grade you in New York. Don't they give you like? Isn't it points or something like that? Like, don't you go at like a certain like? Because I forgot. Like they hand you your score results, don't they? Or some or I'm
They
pretty
didn't.
sure
Ha-
they
they
do.
didn't. They didn't. They didn't hand me anything. I remember
No.
the woman just said, "You passed, baby."
Oh, that
Yeah.
was it. Yeah.
That was it. And I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, dude!" I remember I crushed the parallel park.
Yeah, me
Like
too. Yeah.
Dad and I practiced before, and I think I got it. I fucked it up like 11 times in a row. And
Yeah.
like Dad's a really good teacher, but like if you're not getting something, you'd be like, I don't get it. Like, let's go. Like, what don't you get?
I don't know why it's so
Yeah.
hard.
This is like this
What
is
did you? What car
He was
did you
like-
take yours in, Dan?
A fucking Kia Sorrento. The shit was mad big.
What'd you take it in, Mike?
the fucking Explorer.
Oh shit!
That
I
car
Yeah,
took
was-
mine-
we only drove SUVs.
yeah, I took mine. I took mine in Uncle Joe's Jeep Cherokee.
Oh, you were in
Yeah.
Uncle Joe's whip?
Yeah, the gray Cherokee that he had for like fucking 400 years.
Oh shit. Maybe
I
honestly, I think
always
I
thought
was
he sold drugs.
no
Because he would
Danny, I
always
think
take us on juice routes.
Yeah,
yeah. He had
He's
like
like,
a
"Come on,
definitely
like, we're gonna
didn't
go
sell
sell
drugs.
juice." I was like, "This guy's selling fucking
Actually,
steroids or something."
Danny, I think I was the Sorrento too. Because you were just the next year, weren't you? Or
Yeah,
2 years. Oh, 2 years. But they had that for a minute. So I think I was actually the Sorrento. But I learned in the Explorer, which made the Sorrento like a fucking walk in the park then.
yeah.
yeah, dude. If you learn how to drive an SUV, I think every kid should learn how to driving an SUV.
Like a bigger, yeah, just a bigger vehicle in general.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
just
makes-
driving a bigger car.
It makes sedans easier to operate.
And we didn't have rear view mirror cameras when we took
No,
our
hell no.
test.
Hell no.
So it's got to be a fucking piece of cake now to take your driving test and pass it.
I don't really reuse like my rear views for parking on the screen. I still look
Yeah,
over.
I noticed a lot of old
I
school
saw- I
people
always
don't do
look
that as
over.
much.
I look over all the time. You want to know what's crazy though? We were driving back from Lake Placid. So we went up to Lake Placid for the New Year. And the one thing that drives me crazy about my wife. She goes, she goes, all right, so we're gonna drive up on the Friday at night. I'm like, all right, fuck, okay, whatever. Kind of sucks, but I like driving at night. Like if I'm awake, I could drive until
Yeah.
5, 6 in the morning,
Yeah.
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 you know? But after New Year's Day, so January 2nd, she had to go back to work. And she was like, I work at 8 a.m.
Oh,
And I was like, okay. I was like, what time do we have to leave? No, she worked at 11 a.m. She was like, I work at 11 a.m. I'm like, all right, that's not too bad. She was like, yeah, we have to leave here 5 a.m. So imagine going to sleep on January 1st. You have to go to sleep. We went to bed at like 11 and then wake up at 5 and then immediately drive 6 hours home.
yeah.
So it sucks. So we were driving at one point and she obviously fell asleep immediately. She fell asleep and I'm driving Dad's car. There's no like it's an old Honda Accord. So there's no way to put your phone into the thing and do all that. So I'm listening to like Christian rock radio. It's like the only station that was coming in.
Yeah, it's a cassette. It's a cassette radio.
Yeah, it's cassette radio. So I'm listening to it, and it's like, lovely to me. But like I'm just listening to it, I'm like, oh, this is nice. And like heat's like blaring on my face in the car. And I remember I'm just driving, and as I'm driving, I'm like, damn, dude, like the volume's getting like much more quiet. Like, what is that? And I was just like, oh fuck, dude. Yeah, I almost fell asleep while I was driving the
Fall
car.
asleep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Because I remember hearing the music and being like, Jesus, save me, Jesus. Got back quiet. And I was like, oh god,
Yeah,
oh
like
god, great.
you have
He
like the
almost did
jolt.
have to save you.
Oh, dude, I poured water all over my face and shit. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, bro. I was like, yo, because I remember when I first started driving cars, I always said, how the fuck can you fall asleep driving a car? I was
Yeah.
like, that doesn't make any sense. It's
Yeah.
almost happened to me like 5 times.
Yeah, just being in a car like lulls me to fucking sleep. It's just like fucking, it's like the movement and everything. If you just go on a straight road and then you start hearing the same sound over and over
Oh
of
yeah,
just
it's like
the
fucking white
tires,
noise.
yeah, it
Oh,
knocks
bro.
you out. It'll knock you out. I couldn't, that's why I said I could never be, not even just because of the anxiety, but like being a trucker, those guys that they drive like fucking whatever,
Crazy.
however many hours. And
Crazy.
Yeah,
just,
but those guys
and
are
it's
on
more,
like amphetamines.
yeah, and it's also, I mean, even when I talk to normal fucking people that can fucking drive far distances, they're like, I would never want to be in a truck isolated that long to like going cross country or whatever it is. I think don't they do that? Or there's cross country truck drivers
For
as
sure.
well.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
whenever you get on a straight
I drove to
road,
Florida. I drove to Florida. Jared's driven to Florida before, right?
Yeah,
I drove back
Danny
by
texted
myself.
me.
Shit was brutal, dude. I
Danny
did it by
got back and
myself.
texted me. Danny texted me and just goes, "I'm never fucking doing that again."
I gotta be honest, bro. I did it straight. I stopped only to get like water, take a piss, let the dogs out.
Yeah, you had
Otherwise,
to
I
keep
went straight
going.
and
Yeah.
just kept going. Once you get out of Florida, you're like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? It just takes forever to get out of South Beach to the top of Florida. It's so fucking
Oh,
big.
dude, that was the worst thing for me. It's like once I got to Florida and saw that fucking big ass orange, I'm like, oh my god, I made it.
Did you
And
take
I
meds?
looked at my GPS and it was like, you still have like 7 hours. I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
no
Yeah.
fucking way, dude. I wanted to fucking drive the car into the fucking Everglades. I was like, I just want an alligator to just eat me right now. This fucking sucks dick.
Just thinking of Danny's like silent face, just fucking looking mad pissed off, and it's only
Oh,
like
you don't
the
even know.
first it's only the first hour.
You don't even know what happened, dude. So literally driving down there, I listened to The Godfather on Audible,
Yeah.
Oh
right?
shit.
So I listened to The Godfather on Audible, and I get down there. But when I get down there, um, I went over my cellular data. Like so, like some companies have a cell. They say it's unlimited, but it's not. It slows down like greatly after like 50 gigs
Right.
are used.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm not really on Wi-Fi for like 2 days. So I'm just using fucking mad fucking data.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, yo, all right. So I remember I get on the road, my data stops working. I can't make phone calls. I can't text.
Oh,
I can't do
shit.
anything. I had to listen to The Godfather again.
Because that's the
I had to
only
listen.
thing you had that was audible.
That's the only thing I had downloaded on my phone. I had to listen to The Godfather twice,
Jesus.
bro.
That's
And I
crazy.
remember, I don't know if you guys have ever driven through Virginia. That place is scary as shit. It's the darkest highway I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it is.
And a couple of times there, I was like, yo, like, I thought I got like abducted by aliens because there were pockets of time where it just disappeared. And I would just come out on the other side and be like, yo, what the like, where the fuck did I just go for like 20 minutes?
Yeah. You just
It's
fucking
scary, bro. When you're
autopilot.
driving, dude, 24-hour drive if you do it straight.
Wait,
I stopped in
at
North
nighttime
Carolina
too, right? At nighttime.
at nighttime. And then I stopped in North Carolina. It was me and Silvio. That was it. And I get into my hotel room and some guy's knocking on my door. He's like, Justine. I was just like, what? So like I'm waking up. I thought he was knocking on the next door neighbor's door. So I'm like, oh shit, like I gotta listen to this. Like, Justine, Justine. And then I realize he's knocking on my door. And he keeps banging on the door. He's like, Justine, let me in. He has like his hands full of like fucking like North Carolina snacks, like knockoff Doritos and shit. And I was
Yeah.
just like, yeah. I remember I opened the door. I was like, yo, there's no fucking Justine here. Stop knocking on my fucking door, dude. And he was like, damn. He's like, somebody's polite. And like kept like walking away. And I was like, yo, dude, you're banging on my door. It's like 4:30 in the morning, man.
Yeah, what
He's
the
like,
fuck?
he's like, I'm looking for my wife. I was like, well, I'm not your wife, dude. I mean,
No.
I've never been this unpleasant though, but because I was so anxious and the guy scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, of
Yeah, I would
course.
have been
So
fucking.
bad.
I would have been so. I would have been like, why does this have to happen to me on when I'm just passing through?
Oh,
Right.
I
dude,
have
when
to
I
get into
stopped in,
this.
when I stopped in Georgia, I was like, yo, I can't understand a word these people are saying.
So Southern.
Bro, when I went to the Motel 6 there, I was like, yo, I'm so tired. I have to find a motel and go to sleep. It was
Yeah,
either
yeah.
it was a Motel 6, and the guy was like, oh, come on, I'm gonna say, man, yeah. I
You're
was just
like,
like,
what?
what? And he's just like, come on, yeah, come on, I don't know about that, man.
Do you
I
know
was like,
where in
what, dude?
Georgia you were? Do you know where in Georgia you were?
Athens.
Yeah, when we went to Cumberland, there was a guy. There were people that weren't from there, so it was a lot easier. But then there were people from there that had accent, and then there was this guy named fucking Gator that was there,
Yeah, it was.
and he had a fucking gator tattooed on his fucking bald ass head. And I thought he was like, this guy's racist as shit. This guy's definitely a racist fucking weirdo. Like, I'm staying away from this guy. Like, just look like I just automatically assume Southern. I go over to him. He's with like all the Spanish and black and kids, and he's like, yeah, you guys like animals? He's like, he's like the nicest guy ever. I was like, what the fuck? In my mind, I'm like, this guy would spit on me if he could. And he's just like with all the Hispanic and black kids that were visiting. He's like the nicest guy I've ever met. He's like, hey man, you want to learn about animals? I'm like, no, I'm good, Gator. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Wait, Danny,
Yeah, I'm cool,
Danny,
dude.
did you drive back to New York?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
drove back.
dude.
You drove down and drove back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did
Oh, that's
48
crazy.
hours of
He
driving,
called
bro.
me when he was on the way sleeping in a parking lot. I was like, yo. And there was a guy outside like walking. And Danny's like, yo, I have to watch this guy. I was like, dude,
Yeah, because
just
he
keep me
was
on the
peeing.
phone.
He was peeing right next to the car, but it was like one of those like amazing, like those games when you go to a fair and you got to shoot the water in the clown's
Yeah,
mouth
it's
and it
just
takes mad long.
nonstop stream of
Bro,
piss.
this dude, yeah, I was like, yo, this dude's been peeing for like at least 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, this is fucking scary, and he was like talking to himself. Bro, you see a
I like
lot of
wouldn't let
weird
Danny
shit
get
when
off
you
the phone.
drive, dude.
Keep me on the phone, but keep me on the phone, bro. Because Danny
Bro,
was
when
like,
you
there was
drive
no
cross,
one near Danny, and then one guy just walked past. I'm like, God, why is there got to be a guy there? Because he was probably
you
sleeping
want to
too.
know?
That's why.
You want to know what sucks about driving to Florida is you could drive to California
Yeah,
and like see so much like more of like the country because you're going through like
yeah,
so much more of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's like when you drive from New York to Florida, it's like almost a waste
yeah,
because it's not
Yeah.
like because like oh Florida sucks, but it's just like it's not. It's the same coast,
yeah.
Yeah.
so you're just driving down the East Coast, and it was cool to like. I remember I was driving through Georgia and like the sun was coming up and like Ray Charles was on. I was like, Georgia. I was like, damn, I
Yeah.
might cry right now. And I was like, isn't that beautiful? But then I remember just like being like, I wish if I was going to drive like this, it would have been cross country.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
basically drove across the country just north and south.
Yeah.
I basically
Well, I
drove from the
think
top
get
of
out to
America, to the legit bottom of America.
yeah.
I want to see how far is
To
how long
Arizona is 36 hours.
to
All right,
California by
all right, so
car.
a day and some change.
A day and some change.
Right.
All right,
That's
so
not too
to
bad.
drive from
Take
here
me
to
and Dad are gonna take
California.
that trip.
Yeah, so to drive from here to California says 43 hours. How far is drive to
It is
Miami?
I mean, it is a beautiful trip. I would imagine on the way. Like, I mean, I've
Oh
just
yeah,
seen
for
so many
sure.
videos, and
But that's it. But that's like if you drive straight, dude.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like right now, it says to drive to Miami. If I were to leave right now, it would take me 19 hours and 20 minutes. That's if I don't stop,
That's
which
how
you're
long it
going to
took
have
me.
to. You're going
That's
to
how
have to
long
get
it took
gas.
me.
yeah.
You didn't have to
19
stop to
hours.
get gas?
I did. That's it. And then I just kept it moving. I just drank mad Red Bulls. I got to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
I
dude,
just
I couldn't do that. What's the longest drive you ever been on, Mike?
Can you look up how long is it here from to Montreal?
It's like 2.5 hours or something. No, it's probably like
Is
8
it?
hours. How long
Yeah,
is drive
because you gotta think like you gotta go
to
past like Rochester.
Montreal? 6 hours and 7 minutes. But that's like right now.
Right. So I would say like I would say
Probably like 8 hours.
probably that, because how long is from here to Washington D.C.? That's 5 hours also, isn't it? That's like around 5 hours, isn't it? I think it's 5.
To DC. DC's 4 hours.
All right. So I went to DC once, and we went to, so the longest I would say is Montreal, but when we went to DC, we went to go to Obama's inauguration, Like a bunch of my friends were like, you just want to drive to Washington D.C. And this is like when I would
Oh
just always
yeah,
go
I
out.
remember you did that. Yeah.
Yeah, and we drove there, and it was Daniel too, and like we drove all the way down there, and we didn't have a place to sleep yet because it was too late by the time we got there, so we all had to like wait and sleep. Four people in a small ass car in the parking lot, and we were with this girl, and she was like, "Yeah, like my friends, my family's whatever friends. I don't know. There was some way that it could get mixed up, so she was like, let's go this way." So we went to the house and we knocked on the door, and we're like, "What's up?" And they were like, "Who the fuck are you?" When we were on the
What?
doorstep.
Really?
Yeah, they were like, "Who are you?" And we were like, she was like, "I'm Alex. This is like whatever's house, right?" And they were like, "We don't know who you are."
Oh
And
my
and
gosh.
we all
Yo,
just
how
turned and
embarrassing.
looked at her and we were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And they were like, "Yeah, like, is there something we can do for you?" And we're like, "We got direct. This is the house, isn't it?" And I was like, "Yo, you need to call your uncle or whoever right now, or I'm gonna fucking kill you." We all had to sleep in a
Damn,
car and
dude.
all this shit. We went to the wrong house. We went to the wrong fucking goddamn house, which I think was like in Maryland. I forgot where it was. But we were
So
like,
what did
because
you guys do after that?
we had to fucking stay in the car and wait and finally get in touch with them, and they finally answered us, and we got to the right house. But when we answered the door, we were like, "Hey," and they were like, "Who the fuck are you?" And they were like, "Get off." They were like, "Yeah, so if like you guys could leave," and we were like, "Oh my god!" Like we all had backpacks on. We looked like four fucking idiots.
Bro, think about how scary that is though. Like imagine if somebody showed up to your house right now, like pretending like they're
Yeah,
supposed
and
to
dude,
be
and it
there and
was,
like live there.
and then and making the conversation longer, I was like, "Yo, stop talking to them." I was like, "Let's just go." They said it's not the place, and she's like, "No, like I need to find out." And we were like, "Yeah," I was like, "I'm leaving. I'm not gonna get shot." So we were
Oh
like,
my
we
God.
were like sitting there like idiots, and it was just a weird trip. And then finally, we did get there to the people's houses, and we had to like all sleep in one basement. It was so fucking weird, and it was freezing. And going to see the inauguration was nuts because I think that was one of the most popular ones like to ever happen. So, or one of them. And we got there and it was just like, dude, it was chaos. There was trash everywhere. There was people that were like fighting and shit. It was crazy. DC's crazy.
DC's
Yeah,
nuts.
DC. Yeah,
DC
DC
was
is nuts, dude.
and I've been there two or three times. And DC at the time, I know they had one of the wildest. They were known for their homeless, bro. I saw like 50 homeless people walking in like a flock. That shit was crazy. I've never, because like in New York, you see it in a line walking down blocks. You know what I mean? But bro,
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
like, it was like West Side Story. It was fucking crazy. There was like 50 of them walking down the block at the same time. I was like, yo, I've never seen anything like this. Like, it's just a wild. You go to these places and you don't know anything about it. I didn't know anything about DC, and it just, their subway systems, they're clean as fuck. At least when I was there, it was clean as shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, Selena
the
lived in
DC
DC.
subway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was so. And I just think about like New York is so like fucking, and I know it's because it's big and all that, but it's just so fucking gross. Like New York looks like they've never cleaned it like once, like at all, or changed anything at all.
Yeah, New
Like
York is gross.
I think about others, like you ever seen like a Japanese train, dude? There's like nothing on the ground. Everything's always shiny and brand new. It's fucking
Oh, dude,
wild.
you could eat fucking caramel fucking walnut ice cream off the seats.
Yeah, right off the fucking. You could just there's like no like there's nothing. They kill every rodent that exists probably like for the
Oh,
first
dude.
someone reports it. You know what I mean? Like over here, we're just like we could see families, we could see like rat kings, and we don't do shit about it. We're just like
Oh
whatever.
my
It's New
God.
York.
Did you guys
Bro,
see that footage of I guess it's on like TikTok and IG now where that homeless dude is sleeping under a blanket in the subway and
dude.
they go to wake him up and they're like, yo, wake up. And he wakes up and moves the blanket and like 50 rats come out from
Come out
underneath
of his,
the blanket that
yeah.
were sleeping with him. Have you
What
seen
is he
that?
like? Is he like
Yeah,
Baxter from fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Dude,
Baxter
he's
Stockman?
sleeping completely covered in a blanket. You could see there's a body under there, and you could see like one or two rats kind of running around it. And someone is recording, it goes up, and they're just like, yo, yo. And the guy gets up and moves the blanket. And I swear to God, 50 fucking rats. They were like sleeping under there with him, keeping warm.
Bro, that's next level shit.
Dude,
He were like
insane.
he were like releases rats. It was like if like the scarecrow from Batman blew that gas in your face, that's like what it looked like.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking crazy. Yeah. The subway still creeps me out. I'm in New York all my life, bro. This shit still
Yeah,
creeps me
yeah, no, yeah. I like there was never
I don't
there was
ride this
always a
I don't ride
time
it.
there was always a time whenever we were in and out, whenever I was in and out of the city, I was just like prepared. I'm like, yeah, it's so many people, you're gonna clash with some people. Um But I'll never forget being in the city and I was looking at the GPS because I was like, what block do I have to stop at? And I walked past this guy and he goes, look up when you walk. And I just went, no, because I didn't know what to say. Like, when people say shit, you kind of freeze. I was like,
The
no.
worst. I remember one time
Or it was like,
on the
I was like, I
train.
will not, or something like that. I was like, I will not.
The most New York shit I ever saw once was I was on the subway, the shuttle train from Grand Central Station
Yeah.
to 7th Avenue or whatever.
Yeah.
So I remember I'm on the train. The shuttle train's a very annoying train because it's like you either catch it or you don't, but it's a very short train.
Right.
There's usually people like doing backflips in there and shit. Be like, no music,
Yeah. Yeah.
let's go now. I'm like, all right, these motherfuckers are mad annoying. So we're doing that. But I remember it's like, stand clear of the closing doors, please. And like a woman was like she had like 3 kids. And this guy just stands up and he was like, get the fuck out the way, bitch. This is New York. And I remember just being like, damn, dude, this dude like did this to like a woman and like 3 kids. And I was like, damn, is anybody like, I thought somebody was gonna like stick up for her and be like, yo, dude, like that's not right. Like 6 other people were like, nah, for real, like get the fuck out of the way. I was like, damn, dude, like people don't care about like this woman with kids. I was like, this is crazy. I don't ride the fucking subway. Ever since I saw that guy throw a fucking smoke grenade onto the fucking thing, I said, I'm never riding the fucking subway, dude.
Fucking two most New York things I've ever seen on the subway. A guy was taking a shit in the corner, going down the stairs, and right in the corner when the surface meets, it was like the first set, and then he was shitting right in the corner, and I was like,
a homeless volcano,
and he's like, "What? You never shit before?" to somebody. And that was the first thing. And the second most New York thing I've ever seen is a guy threw a cigarette at a pigeon. It hit the pigeon, and the pigeon didn't move, and it kept drinking transmission fluid in the street. Dude, it was drinking out of transmit. It was eating a soggy wet bagel, and like when like you see like water and car fluid like mixed together and it's like rainbow and shit.
Yeah,
it was
like
like he was eating he was just eating it and got hit with a cigarette and didn't even move. Just stayed in it.
I've definitely seen a homeless guy take a shit on this in the subway.
Yeah.
I've seen all types of fights. I've seen enough rats.
I've seen a homeless guy. Yeah. I've seen a homeless guy jack his thing.
Yeah. I've seen way too many random dicks. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, I'm over it, man. I just dealt with my whole day.
Bro. Whoa, cool.
Whoa, what the hell is that?
What? Does mine do that?
No, it's because Danny has a computer. Danny, go like this. Oh, I guess it doesn't do it. I guess it's just positive.
So weird.
I think there's like ways if you do this. Sorry, we're messing with like the emojis.
That's so weird.
There used to be one like birthday balloons come up.
What do you mean? Like, you mean for a celebration?
Yeah, like I'll be talking to somebody and fucking balloons will just fly out of nowhere.
That's so weird. Gives you that one?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, happy good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's because Danny has a Mac. That's why.
I do.
Yeah,
I do have a Mac. But
it's weird. But it's
I got a Mac. Yeah, I got a MacBook Pro. That's so weird.
Do it real quick. Do like fucking kawaii.
Do peace sign.
Damn.
Yeah, I got balloons, dude.
Jared's computer's mad depressed.
Imagine just being like, all right, so like this month with like the TPS reports, we're really gonna like try and figure out everything, make sure like we want everyone to be happy.
It is.
We want everyone to be cool, right?
That's so
everybody
weird.
good. You guys are good. We're gonna have to lay some people off. Is that all right? Are you cool with that?
It'd be funny if like you pull your dick out, the avocado emoji shows up.
You guys ever look at the map of?
Oh, what I say? I said avocado, eggplant.
Avocado. Yeah, you said avocado, and I was just like, "That's a small ass dick."
That's a small chode ass dick.
Yeah, that's a chody ass penis.
It's a wide ass penis.
I thought you said eggplant too. I was like, "Yeah, for real."
Yeah, I said avocado. So happy. I was like an avocado. I kept going with it too.
You guys ever see? You guys ever look at the U.S. map and be like, "Damn, I ain't been nowhere."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I say it all the time. I wish I could visit more states. I mean, Dad and I are going to take that drive. So
Yeah. And now you're gonna be. I mean, you're close to family now too, out in out in
Are you
Vegas.
gonna be I guess no, we'll wait to announce that next week, I guess, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Like, let's not be sad yet.
Something
Let's
sad.
not be sad. I don't want to be sad. Um, how long have you been doing this? Yeah, see, don't be sad, dude.
Yeah.
No sad info. I want to get more tattoos. All right, hold up. I got a couple more questions and then we will get out of here.
I want to get
Um,
more tattoos.
I do. I want more tattoos, but I feel like I'm too old.
Nah, hell no.
I want to get mine removed.
They last forever. Doesn't
I
matter.
know. Yeah. Like, is there ever a point where you're too old to get tattoos? Am I too old to
No.
get tattoos?
I mean,
No,
if
I mean, unless they
your
tell
skin
you,
doesn't take it.
yeah, unless they tell you like you're too old because your skin's like not as elastic as it used to be or
Right.
whatever.
That's true. I don't know, dude. I'm just some weird midlife crisis, I think.
Yeah. Who are you telling?
You know, I'm gonna be 35. Be sad.
Balloons?
Come on, balloons, dude.
Come on, balloons.
Come on, balloons. I can't even get the fucking balloons to come up. Jeez. Where are the balloons?
Mine doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Got some
That's
balloons.
fire.
All right. I'm gonna ask two more questions and then we can get up out of here because I actually want to take my dogs out in the snow and play in the snow. Is that gay?
No, it's awesome.
Beautiful.
Is it gay?
Is wanting to walk your dogs in the snow gay?
Yeah. I mean,
It's a
yeah,
little bit.
it's a good gay.
Jared, who's the most secretive?
Probably me.
Yeah, I would say Mike. Like, I didn't know Mike like kissed a girl until he was like 23.
Yeah.
Mike
I
was
think
never like
I
a
think
big kiss and teller. Like a girl come up to me and just be like, "Suck your boyfriend's dick." I mean, your boyfriend's dick. What the fuck?
that's gay.
That's gay, dude.
That's gay. I got
Wait,
news for you.
didn't we like
I
kiss the
never.
same? Didn't we like not kiss on the same night once in Avalon though? Didn't we like kiss two girls?
Oh,
I
I thought
think.
did we
Kiss
kiss?
each
I was like,
other?
yeah, we did.
Yeah,
We
we
kissed
did.
each other
Yeah, me and Danny used to kiss each
Do
other.
that
under the
every day.
Milky Twilight.
Danny would threaten
Um,
me if I didn't do it too. He would like hit me.
that's true. Yeah, I think so, actually. Yeah, no, you are right about that. Um, no, because I remember like I didn't know like Mike would get with girls. Like girls would come up to me and just be like, like me and your brother like hooked up last summer. I'm like, no.
You're like, I thought Mike was gay.
Yeah, I was like, I thought literally, I was like, my brother's gay, and they were like, no, he's not.
Tell he wasn't. Ask him.
Yeah, no, Mike's pretty secretive though.
Yeah.
Imagine it was the other way around, and I hid being hetero, and I was like, "Nah, bro, I sucked magics last night. What are you talking about?" Nah, I talked to this girl that said that you fucking fucked the shit out of her. Like, nah, man, I fucked some hot dude last night.
That was a dude. Yeah.
That was a
That'd
dude
that'd be a funny skit.
hiding to be hetero.
Like, dude, I didn't fuck that girl, dude. I sucked dick.
I didn't
Um,
fuck that girl, dude.
Bro, I didn't fuck that girl, dude. You want to know what's so funny? Like, if guys got pregnant, I feel like they like, if a girl gets pregnant, they don't want to tell like their friends because like they're embarrassed or whatever, or like they don't want to like feel shame. I feel like if guys were the ones that got pregnant, we wouldn't want to tell our friends because they would say like it
At
was
least we
gay.
got some pussy. Yeah.
And they'd just be like, dude, you're pregnant? That's so gay, dude.
That's okay. I know the opposite. I feel like dudes would brag just because it's proof that they got some ass.
Yeah,
So,
well,
have
especially
you
if
ever
you're
gotten
especially
laid?
if you're a young guy, right? You're like,
Yeah.
you'll
They're
be
like,
like,
you don't,
damn, he did that early.
yeah. They're like, you don't get no buns. I'm like, yeah, what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my baby
Always,
bump, bitch.
yeah. I was like, it always, that's like the ultimate proof that you've gotten laid before as a kid. It's the best.
Yeah.
Um,
Next one's me, right? I think.
Yeah.
think so. This next one's who has the best hair. I'm not gonna ask that. Um,
It ain't me.
ain't neither of y'all, I'll tell you that.
Nope.
That'd be like the one thing I want to win, but I don't want to win that because I wish that you guys had hair.
Yeah.
Um, who who has the shortest fuse?
Probably,
By
I'm gonna
fuse, I
say
mean
me.
dick.
I'm gonna say me.
Yeah, I'd agree.
100% me.
Yeah, Mike has a very
I
short fuse. It's still very short, but not as short as it
it
used to
is.
be.
Yeah, not as short as it used to be, but I have my moments. 100% agreed.
It like makes more sense now though, because like you're kind of like older and you could be like more curmudgeon-y like with your time because it's like you're a little bit
Yeah,
older.
yeah,
Yeah, Mike might have a shorter fuse, but I feel like all of us are quick to get into a fight with somebody.
yeah. We are. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're
Well,
all quick.
you have to really bother us though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're not gonna go looking for it, but like if somebody's like really bothering me to the point where I'm scared, now I'm very upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like to be upset.
And I'll
Anytime I've
break
ever,
and he'll break his fist over your face and wear a
yeah,
fucking
dude.
a wrist brace for fucking 3 years. Or however.
Bro,
How
I'm
long did you
telling
have
you,
it on for?
I had to wear that thing for like 3 months. Fucking
Oh
bitch.
damn, it was 3 months.
I remember that. That was wild.
Yeah, dude. Fucking shattered that guy's fucking orbital face.
Yeah, you did.
But
Yeah.
no, because you want to know, because I was afraid. That's the only way I'll ever fight is
Yeah.
if I'm afraid.
He had it coming.
I'll never be like, yeah, what's up? Like, yo, you want to go, pussy? Like,
Yeah.
I'll never, that'll never come at it. But like, if I'm afraid, I'm gonna get mine off.
No, you're more like, bro,
Pause.
please.
Wait, and you never
Yeah, like, please don't do
no
this.
no litigations or anything happened after that either, right? Like it
Nah,
was damn, that's gangster as
no,
fuck.
because the guy was being so rude to everybody in there.
Right, yeah, he was
That
being a piece of shit.
the manager was like, "Oh man, like I gotta fill out a fucking incident report, I guess." And like he looked at me and was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just get out of yeah, just get out of here,
and I
man.
was just like, "Oh, dude, I fucking just took off, man. I took
Yeah,
off."
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, my hand still hurts. Like to this day, like for some reason, like when it gets cold, like my hand hurts, and like I have to be forced about like this stupid ass decision I made when I was all fucking zannied up.
Is that your J
I
hand
remember,
too?
yeah, dude, it's my fucking jerk hand, bro.
Oh damn.
That's it.
Because you want to
He
know what it
does.
was? It's just because he was taller and I couldn't turn my hand over the way I wanted to. So like it was like remember like how Carmelo Anthony punched that Marty Collins in the Garden?
Y- Yeah, yeah.
So that's like
I do
how
remember.
that's like how my hand came off. It didn't like turn the
Oh,
way I wanted it to.
it wasn't a straight on knuckles to the face. It was like a
No,
down,
I had to.
like a hammer of Thor fist.
Well, that happened. That happened after. So the
Yeah.
first one I landed, and then he went on the ground, and I took my hand like this and hammer fisted
punched
his
him.
fucking head off the
Just a
floor.
hammer fist. I'm just thinking
Imagine,
of Danny doing it in like his body. It's so funny to me. Like just like you don't hear anything. Like it's funny because you know how movie sounds.
Meaty.
You always when you hear a story, you think it's like skirsh, skirsh. But it's just all you hear is just like that. Like Danny just
the
like
crazy,
the silent sound of just Danny just smashing some knocked out guy's face on the ground.
the crazy thing though is that I was literally bouncing his head off the floor like a basketball, which like I was hitting his head, and I could feel the recoil, like his head would hit the floor, and, like represent itself, like you know those clowns that you punch and they come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I remember just being like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, because you blacked out.
Yeah, and I was like, "I gotta go, dude." But as soon as like he got up, he was like walking around, moving around. I was like, "All right, that's not bad." I was like, I thought he was dead, dude. Thought I killed the man, but thankfully he's all right. I guess I don't know.
All right.
I wish him the best. I wish
Yeah,
him
well,
the best. I really do.
maybe he won't fucking be one of the most disrespectful people on the planet to random people now anymore.
This is true. This is true. Which one of us is the most immature, Michael?
Uh, Probably. I don't. It's got to be between. You think so, Jared?
Yeah, I think me. I think I have a lot of fucking. I think a lot of my growing up had to happen like because of kids and shit. But I think that I still was like, if you just base it on like relationships, like the shit that I went through and contributed to and participated in was pretty immature shit. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I guess I'll. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't even thinking that way, but that's actually a really good point. So I guess I'll say Jared. Also, you're like the biggest prankster too out of all of us. I think.
I am the biggest
Yeah.
prankster for sure.
Who's the pickiest eater?
I'm pretty. No, I'm pretty open. I just don't like eggplant or avocado, as I said. I just don't like eggplant, and I don't like and I didn't like mushrooms, but now I love mushrooms. I just don't like eggplant though. That's it.
Yeah, maybe Mike.
Yeah, I would say Mike.
No, Dan, but with your health recently, you it's not even being picky. You just can't eat certain things, a lot of it, right? Like,
yeah, but I'm a fucking garbage disposal dude.
Yeah. I'm not picky. The only thing I can't eat is shellfish, but otherwise I fucking eat everything.
Yeah. I mean, I guess then maybe, but I'm not picky. I'm not like, I'm down to try anything though.
Yeah.
So, including dicks.
Dude, were you with that girl last night? Hell no, dude. That was a dude.
No, I was fucking that guy in his ass. His man ass.
Fucking that guy's butt last night, you idiot. This would be the last one. Who's more likely to end up in jail?
Oh, this is for Jared.
Yeah.
Oh, me.
You? Yeah, probably, yeah.
I'd say for sure. I still do hood rat shit. You know what
I mean? Yeah.
I still do hood rat shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like I would end up the only way I would end up in jail is like by accident.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. That's where I think some of my immature shit still happens. Like, there's still street shit that I do every now and then where I'm just like, we need to stop doing that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'd say for me, yeah, just based on certain lifestyle choices, I'd be the one to end up in jail, unfortunately.
Yeah, probably.
Unfortunately, that's it. But I'm like Katt Williams. I'm like, never been to prison.
Yeah, never been to prison.
No felonies.
No convictions.
No felonies, no convictions.
No
convictions. Jail and prison are not the same.
Oh, yeah, jail and prison are not the same.
No.
You can't keep your blood pressure down.
Yeah.
Only one of us here can run our fingers through our hair, and it's not me.
Yeah. He goes, only one of us here has
your cholesterol is 700.
You're big on your
cholesterol is 700 is hilarious.
You're big on the radio. Okay?
You're big on the radio.
Yeah, he's nuts.
He's been going. Did you see his? Who's the other guy from Ghetto Boys?
Oh, yeah, that one got like 1 million views like the first day it was out.
Yeah, Katt, like, because we talked about it the day I think it happened, or the day right after it happened, and I think it's sitting at 50 million views or something now. That's, as far as like numbers go.
Yeah,
that's no joke for something. Like, he pissed off a lot of people, but like, here my thing with that whole interview was like, he was spitting bars, but he was also just saying the most ridiculous like shit.
Oh, he says the most ridiculous shit
that is not true. But then other shit that he says, you're like, okay, no, I feel him on that though. And he's a really smart dude, man.
Yeah,
he's like I like a lot of the stuff that he will say sometimes, but then he just goes off a little bit off the handle and like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about.
Yeah. He says, what did he say? He reads like 500 books a year.
Yeah. He said he was accepted into college when he was like 6 or something.
Yeah, I was like, yo, bro, like, if he would have kept, he said he runs like a 4.40, like a 4.140.
Yeah. And he did it on, and he did it online, but it wasn't even the right amount of yardage. He like cheated. He did a shorter amount. And he only ran 4.4. Yeah, it was a basketball court and he ran 4.4 on it.
How many yards is a basketball court?
30.
It's 30 yards. So
yeah,
add another second, add another 1.4. He would have ran a 5.
He would have ran like he would have ran like a 5.5 or 6 or something.
But I will say for how old is he? 56? Or no, he's 50.
He's in his 50s.
Yeah, you think he's 52?
Yeah.
God, do you remember how big his special was though? The one where he's wearing the green.
Pimp Chronicles.
Yeah, Pimp Chronicles. That was
this
like
right here. This shit right here.
This shit's called Diff. That
Dude,
was the biggest. And then my one thing that I've hated about this though are people who are like, oh my God, I always known Katt was like the greatest. And like 10 years ago, they were like, this guy's a crackhead and like he's a has-been. Yeah. And now everyone like loves him again. They're like, oh my God, he's a genius. He's like whatever. Like I've always thought he was so like weird, but he's even said it in the episode. He goes, I know I'm kind of like, I know I'm like different. You know, so I thought it was cool. Like he was
full of shit though, bro. He was definitely on drugs.
Oh yeah, no,
years,
you
bro.
think so?
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
you think so?
dude.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah.
Bro, I've hung out with plenty of motherfuckers that smoke dust and wild out and take pills and shit, and they all do random weird shit like that. That motherfucker was on drugs. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I know someone on drugs when I see him, and that motherfucker was high on something over and over and over again.
Yeah.
He was just randomly punching people.
Yeah, getting into random fights on stage with rappers. He got jumped by like 30 rappers on stage.
Yeah, man. That dude was wild.
He fought a child.
Yeah,
he fought a kid and got beat up by the kid.
Like a 13-year-old.
I remember they interviewed the little kid. They interviewed the kid and he was like, "Yeah, I wrestled for like 2 years."
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck?"
And fuck Katt Williams.
Let's wrap this up. Yes, I still have my Christmas tree up. My wife won't let us take it down yet.
Gang.
Wait, is it? It's real as hell.
I like how it's half blood though.
Yeah, what the hell? It's bleeding.
Guys, don't make fun of that tree. She's gonna get upset.
No.
All right, Jared, where can they find you on the internet, dude?
Instagram, Jared LoPriore. Holla at me, Mike.
Mike, where can they find you on the internet, baby?
LoPriore Mike on Twitter, and Michael_LoPriore on everything else, and it's plain and simple, pimp.
God, look at all these white hairs coming out of my beard, making me so gay. You guys can follow me at Daniel LoPriore everywhere on the internet. Yeah, but you're like 50. At Daniel LoPriore everywhere on the internet, and we'll see you guys back in studio. If you guys live in the New York, New Jersey area, whatever, northern New York, be careful with the snow. Be careful. We love you guys, and we will see you next week. Mike, you want to say something?
I was just gonna ask, when baseball players when pitchers would play back in the day, what was that like dry jizz that was always on their hat? Just sweat?
Sweat.
Yeah, sweat.
Yeah, because Danny had it. And I was like, imagine fans that were like, I want to be like them, and they just put like fake jizz on their on the side.
Yeah, it's the salt.
Yeah,
it's the salt
sweat.
from your sweat.
Also, that hat's fire though.
Yeah, it's
thanks,
the salt from your sweat.
I love that hat. Yeah, that hat's sick.
Kiss, baby. The
I
best
love you,
logo in
boys.
sports. Love you guys too. We'll see you in the studio next week. We have an announcement next week. I'm not too excited about it, but we'll see. Love you guys, and I'll see you on Thursday. Peace.
Peace.